Where's the Worlds format? This is the Worlds format, right?
The same amount of success we saw from his Gragas in game 2.
Why is blue side so broken?
I'm glad we had game 2, right?
I don't know, blue side's always been OP.
He is great.
Since the start, since the beginning of time, blue side's been OP. Worlds announcement in Korea, play-in Swiss knockouts.
Both times around has been pivotal in this series.
Worlds qualifying series will be a best-of-5 match between the 4th seed from the LEC and the 4th seed from the LCS. Winner will secure a trip to Worlds. The 8 seeds will start in the play-in stage. The top 2 teams from VCS, PCS, the top teams from LLA, CBLOL, LJL, and the winner of WQS. 14 seeds starting in the Swiss stage. Top 4 teams from the LPL, top 3 teams from the LEC, LCS. Play-ins are a pair of 4 team double elimination brackets that will qualify into the Swiss stage. Each will play a best of 3. This is similar to MSI, right? It's best of 3 system. Winners bracket, losers bracket, winners bracket, and then teams qualify. The Swiss stage. Jesus. The 2 play-in stage winners will join the 14 teams to qualify for Swiss. The Swiss will feature a 5-round Swiss-style format where teams will play with the same win-loss record, will compete against each other until they have achieved 3 wins or 3 losses. So it's best of 1s into best of 3s into best of...
No, and even though the first game had like Harmelin with slight advantages,
so 14 teams.
It never really felt like they had the control. It felt like
okay, so there will be 16 teams, and they'll all play a best of 1. If you lose, you'll play another best of 1. If you lose, you'll play a best of 3. If you lose, you're out. Okay? So if you get 3 wins, you're through. If you get 3 losses, you're out. Okay? So let me try to explain it. Let's say you start here, and you win your best of 1. You're going to play another best of 1. If you win that best of 1, you play a best of 3. If you win that best of 3, you're through to the next stage. I think. If you win your best of 1, and you lose your next best of 1, you play another best of 1. You win, you play another best of 3. If you win, you're in. So if you get 3 wins, you're in. If you get 3 losses, you're out. And it's BO1, BO1, or BO3. And your BO3 will always be your decider of whether you're in or out, okay? So if you're 0-2, BO3 will decide if you can stay alive, and you can BO3 your way back. Or if you win your BO1s, you'll BO3 decide if you're in. BO3 to decide if you're in, always, no matter what, when you're on 2. It's actually a pretty cool format. Pretty cool. It'll be quite messy. You know, I think a lot of people will get confused by this format. But it's quite simple if you think about it. It looks kind of confusing, but it's really not. 3 wins in, 3 loses out. Boom. That's it. Simple. And you can track it, no matter what win record you have. If I go 0-1, then I can go 1-1, then I can go 1-2, then I can go 2-2, then I can go in. You know? Simple. Simple, simple, simple. Simple format. And then it's just single elimination knockout best of 5s, which is basically quarterfinals, finals style. So the beauty, I guess the good thing about this format is, like, let's say round 1, let's just take random teams. Let's say it's G2 versus KT. Let's say G2 lose, they have another best of 1. Then their best of 1 will be against all the losers. All the losers, so there will be 8 teams who lost the game playing best of 1s. They could play against the worst team. Even if they lose that, then you've got a best of 3 against the other worst teams. But you basically play against people who are equally as good as you, no matter what, right? Everyone inside of these brackets are the same scoreline. So when you're 2-0, you play a best of 3 against one of the best teams. If you're 0-2, you play a best of 3 against one of the worst teams. So you can actually find the power level of the team quite easily. The only shame is it's best of 1s here. If it was all BO3 and these were BO5s, that'll be crazy, but that'll take way too long. That would take so long. That would take weeks. That would take weeks.
Let's take a look at the drafts here for this first game that we did see.
People are saying, why isn't it double elim here? If it was double elim best of 5s as well, that would take weeks as well. It would take a long time. I don't really... I mean, I would love double elim BO5s, because then with the Swiss system and the double elim BO5, you will definitely find the best team. Because you get so many second chances, but... it's the same as CSGO.
I think that the interesting thing is that the Aphelios first pick actually works out with basically... Is
that the same as CSGO? After the Swiss, how will be decided into quarters? That's a good question. I don't know how they're going to decide. Maybe they draw the teams. I think what they'll do is probably, after the Swiss format, they'll do 8 teams draw. RNG draw? Or is there...
maybe an adaptation to more heavily punish.
Oh, it's seeding? Oh, I see.
And I think that the draft can work.
Will feature 8 teams qualifying from 15 who will join a single elimination bracket. This bracket includes quarterfinals.
And Annie, I think that's really hard. Like, Volibear in particular, his early game is insanely strong.
It's based on
particularly
seeding.
GTA.